What is going on, everybody? It is me, your boy Perucho. We're back with another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. And today's Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, we're going to be doing these. We're going back to the Seriously Series battles, all stage. I think Seriously Series All Out battles, if I remember correctly. But yeah, that is the stage that we're going to be going back against, or stage 2. Oh my god, I can't even talk right now. But anyways, yeah. We're back in this stage and we're going to be completing the last two missions that we have to complete, which I mean not in this one video, but we're going to complete one of them in this video, which is Earthlings, and the follow-up video is going to be, I think, to complete it with, I think, Sworn Enemies, yes. But yeah, this this category wasn't too bad. I thought it was going to be a little more difficult than it was, but thankfully, it wasn't. I'm pretty sure the main unit that you needed to bring here is obviously freaking Mercenary Tao, because he is an Earthling warrior and he does quite the amount of damage towards this Goku dude. I also messed up here too, because if you guys don't know, Mercenary Tao, he gets quite the amount of freaking an attack boost if the enemy is stunned. And I think he gets like 100. Well, actually, we could read off his details since I haven't read off his details at all, and I don't think I don't think I'm going to after this video, because I mean, one, I don't have him. Two, I don't think we'll need to use him again after no, not General Tao. Oh my freaking god! I don't know why I keep calling General Tao. I'm freaking Mercenary Tao. But anyways, yeah, dude, here I should have activated that active skill that freaking Mercenary Tao currently had, because this guy is stunned, and it probably would have done more damage towards this guy. And yeah, I was an idiot for not doing that, but whatever. Because yeah, literally, when I saw the 74 million attack stat for Mercenary Tao, I'm like, dude, what the hell? Why does he have such a high attack stat? And then I'm like, let me go read off his past skill just in case if I'm forgetting something. And yeah, literally, like I was telling you guys before, he gets an attack boost, which I mean, I'll read off his whole details here, honestly, because might as well, right? Since I'm already here in the freaking Mercenary Tao card. But Mercenary Tao, his leader skill is mission execution, Earthbred fighters, category key plus 3 HP at 200%, and then attack and defense plus 170%, and then plus an additional HP attack and defense plus 50% for characters who also belong to the Dragon Ball Seekers or Earthlings category, which I mean, if you're part of the Earthlings category, then you're also part of Earthbred fighters. Makes sense, right, guys? But anyways, yeah, after that, his super attack actually massively raises attack for one turn and causes immense damage to enemy and lowers enemies' attack and defense, which I mean, like I said, literally why we got the massive boost of freaking 74 million damage towards this guy. I think here we didn't take too much damage from this guy, right? From the super attack. Yeah, it's only freaking 16,000, thankfully. Yeah, I was surprised that this guy, the World Tournament Mercenary Tao LR was doing pretty decent here. And I mean, hey, he's doing a good amount of damage, much better than this Krillin, and I'm pretty sure the Videl that we're using on this team, and the Dokkan Festival Yamcha too, honestly. But anyways, yeah, going on with his past skill, activates the entrance animation when there's another mission execution category ally on the team upon the character's entry, which is of course the this LR Mercenary Tao that's part of the mission execution category. But then his entrance effect randomly changes key spheres of a certain type, physical excluded to rainbow key spheres, and stuns all enemies for one turn. Oh, actually, damn, it would have popped off regardless too. The stunning off the Goku, so he would have gotten the boost regardless, huh? Interesting. Okay. And then after that, attack plus 100% and chance before a critical hit, and damage rate plus 50%, which is really good. And then, yeah, dude, oh my god, dude. When I saw this guy nullify this dude's super attack effect, and I'm like, oh crap, I forgot that was also built into him, where, I think he nullifies, if I could read it off here, yeah, when receiving an unarmed super attack, great chance of nullifying it and countering with tremendous power, which we did get, I think, 10 million damage there. But yeah, anyways, I saw his power kind of deplete there from 74 million to 52 million now, which, kind of sucks. And then at this moment, I think it hit me when I was like, dude, oh my god, I should have literally just done the active skill right now to just, I mean, there's really no point into saving it. It's not like, you stack up the attack, or, there's nothing holding me back to just using it, right? But whatever, I missed my opportunity to get a massive amount of damage with the active skill, but that's fine. But continuing on with Mercenary Tao. Also, the attack boost and the chance of performing critical hit and damage reduction rate is permanent too from his entrance animation, which is really nice. But continuing, his basic effects: key plus 2, attack and defense plus 200%, damage reduction rate plus 30%, so he has 80% damage reduction, which is amazing. And then mini chance of performing a critical hit, which I think, yeah, oh my god, dude. So this guy's like a 75% chance to critical hit this dude, huh? And then when attacking with 12 or more key, attack plus 200%. And then for every rainbow keys we obtain, attack plus 200% when attacking. And then we're receiving an attack, defense plus 200%. And then we're receiving an unarmed super. When we're receiving an unarmed super attack, great chance of nullifying and countering with tremendous power, which, I think it happens twice in this video. But yeah, after that, you know, he has that counter into him, and then when the target enemy is in the following status, which is, you know, of course, stunned, his attack increases by 100%, performs a critical hit, and then he gets an additional attack plus 500% if our HP is 70% or less. Yeah, right. I think it's our HP when our HP is 70% or less. Which, I mean, it wasn't gonna be 70% or less, honestly, unless, you know, this Bulma just somehow gets. I think even if that Bulma gets hit before we launch our super attack, we might have just been dead at that point. Honestly, I don't think she'll be able to tank a super attack without like before her doing her own attack first, right? But anyways, yeah, this Mercenary Tao is this one, actually, this LR one, and then the Dokkan Festival one that just released are going to be the main damage leaders, and I guess the Videl as well, like the Pepe Gale's category leader, the first slot Videl, because, you know, she's stacking attack with each super attack that she launches. And yeah, that's practically honest. Other than that, there's no other unit that's going to be doing a good amount of damage towards this guy. And I was like, dude, before I was like, oh my god, dude, this is probably going to take me quite a while to freaking complete. But then when I saw the Mercenary Tao friendly coming in my way, I'm like, oh, dude, I think this might be the trick to you know, being able to finish this guy off, right? But anyways, yeah, that's that. Actually, I forgot to read off the access skill for freaking once we got Mercenary Tao, the Dokkan Festival one. Of course, so series Don Ray causes ultimate damage and then stuns the enemy for 1 turn, which doesn't really matter, and then changes STR and Ends key spheres to rainbow key spheres, which, you know, like it would have helped us even more in that fight. Which, I mean, I don't know if there was a bunch of STR or Ends key spheres lying around in the field, but more rainbow key spheres for this guy would have been much better too, so to increase our attack power. But then the condition for it can be activated when there's a Dragon Ball Seekers or Kamehameha category enemy, which of course is freaking this Goku, and then or when all allies attack in the same turn are mission execution category characters, which we did not fulfill that part of the freaking activation condition, right? I think here, yeah, I think here I used the active skill for freaking Yamcha, which, I mean, doesn't really matter since, you know, you know, Yamcha isn't going to be doing too much of a crazy amount of damage. Dude, that was the one thing I was kind of struggling with in this fight, is like, dude, I was trying to collect as many Rainbow Key Spheres as I can for freaking the Mercenary Tao in the Dokkan Festival, because of course, obviously, you guys, I literally just read it not too long ago, but he receives 200% attack for every Rainbow Key Sphere, which is definitely pretty important to us, right? We definitely want to get that popping as high as we can, but, you know, I think we're only going to be able to give him 200% Key Sphere, which is fine, I guess. And then that's that. Actually, let me read off the what's I'm gonna call it, the LR Mercenary Tao, which does he? Oh, I was gonna say, does he not link up well with freaking the Mercenary Tao, the Dokkan Festival? Which, I mean, obviously they do not, because of the fact that they have the same name. I forgot about that, which was kind of annoying to deal with. But now, if I could find them, I'm pretty sure he should be right here, which I did just find them right now. But yeah, LR Mercenary Tao World Tournament in particular, he easy 8 quite a while ago, honestly. He easy 8 in freaking May 9th, 2020. No, really? It was just in May? Holy hell. Okay, I thought it was a while ago that he easy 8. All right. Never mind. I thought I could have sworn he easy 8 like a month or two ago. But anyways, yeah. Now we're going to be using his active skill, which I don't think he gives like a freaking like a support buff or anything like that, right? I think he just does damage. Let me see. So this dude's what's it called? His active skill last ditch attempt, which I should have probably linked them up with the freaking Videl. Actually, would he have had any links activated with Videl? No, not really. Okay, so it doesn't really matter. But what's it called? Yeah, last ditch attempt massively raises attack temporarily and causes ultimate damage and stuns the enemy for 1 turn, which we cannot stun this guy, sadly. And I think the Rainbow Key Spheres does allow us to it does allow us to get more key, kind of. No, never mind. It's just the regular Key Spheres that gives them more key. Okay, and then as you can see right there, we got the other nullification hit right there. But anyways, yeah, for LR Mercenary Tao, his 24 key super attack, devastating Dolan rate, greatly raised attack and defense 1 turn, and constantly make a cause damage to the enemy, and great chance for a critical hit for 1 turn. And then the 12 key super attack, thrusting Blue Dragon Blade, greatly raises attack and defense 1 turn, causes class damage to enemy, and great chance for a critical hit for 1 turn, which I'm guessing is like, I guess, a guaranteed critical hit, right? If he gets the additional super from the hidden potential system. But continuing on, his basic effects receives an additional key +2 per key sphere obtained, and then for every key sphere obtained, attack and defense, or attack plus 56% and defense plus 48%, and then 3 or more key spheres obtained, attack plus 75% and defense plus 64% when attacking, and then attack. Dude, I'm so mad this guy survived with a freaking pixel of health. But continuing on with freaking LR Mercenary Tao, when attacking with 10 or more key, attack plus 108%,
When receiving an attack with 10 or more key, defense was 108%, and then when HP is 50% or more, defense was 100%, damage reduction rate plus 20%, and before receiving 3 attacks in battle, damage reduction rate plus 20%, so you lose that damage. I'm guessing you lose that damage reduction once you've taken 3 hits, and then after that, when HP is 50% or less at the start of the character's attacking turn, after the character receives 3 or more attacks in battle, damage reduction rate plus 50%, and randomly changes key spheres of a certain type to STR key spheres, and then when activating the active skill, attack was 444% and temporarily performs critical hit, which is quite a lot. Which definitely the active skill did help us out a bit. To clear out this fight and finish it off, kind of like at a normal pace, honestly, than the other ones. But guys, that's gonna do it for me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace out, everyone.